Electricity is an essential part of residential life worldwide as it provides the energy for most powered items in all homes, and cabling plays an integral part in the mix whether it is locally manufactured or imported. Disaster comes knocking when a substandard cable is used to wire an entire building. In December 2017, China reported 74,000 fires caused by electrical faults in the first 10 months of the year. The United States also spent $1.1 billion on damage control due to fire outbreaks caused by electrical faults. Whereas in Ghana, recent investigations by the Ghana National Fire Service suggest that there has been a 41.25% increase in electrical fire outbreak between 2016 and 2017. ADO1 Alex Appiah-Dankwa, speaking to GH1 News, says the investigation was across the entire region of the country.
In 2016, we had a lot, that is 145 cases. And then 2017, we had 169 cases. So far, the effect that we are seeing is low quality or inferior material. Low quality or inferior material. The later investigations conducted on this effect is that the client seems to have, patronized cheaper materials compared to the high quality materials.
Are there laws that clearly bans the importation of substandard cables into the country? Not exactly, but there has been countless advocacies and campaigns against the importation of substandard cables which does not meet the requirements of the Standard Board's authority. Now, the recent report by the Standard Board's authority states that about 80% of the cables imported into the country does not meet the standards. It was therefore considered dangerous to be used in wiring buildings. The Director General of the GSA, Professor Alex Dodu, in a voice laden with desperation, hinted of the authority's intention to launch a massive exercise spearheaded by a special task force to clamp down on all dealers and shops in possession of inferior electrical cables.
We will be going onto the markets, but it's going to be incremental because you've got to take some of your staff there, hire more staff, and send more staff out there. So you are going to see an increasing presence. Is that starting now, our market surveillance activities will increase. We will inform the country of what we are doing. We want to clean the country of substandard products, and we are committed to doing it. It's a very big exercise. It's a huge challenge, but it's one we accept. And it's a job we dare not fail.
A conductor-resistant test done by the Ghana Standards Authority revealed that the imported cables failed to meet the Ghana required standards. Aside the damage to homes and lives, substandard cables also create an unfair competition amongst dealers. President of the Ghana Electrical Constructors Association, Nana Adi Tetebo, says the substandard cables ought to be taken off the market.
When we use substandard cables, it affects the job that the individual is going to carry out. Then two, it affects the manufacturers, local manufacturers also, because here we have come to, as Ghana Electrical Control Association, we have come to realize that the locally manufactured cables are very strong and rigid, and they carry out the designated power that is designed to carry. So, if we allow inferior cables to come into the country, then we are collapsing our own businesses in the manufacturing sector.
Imagine our shock when a trip to the market revealed that some of the dealers could not tell a standardized cable from a substandard one, but they agreed that the GSA must seize all inferior cables and save lives.
So we are a market now contest here. No one knows. And he said, I said government Standard Board for no. On some harazo be a no more say, oh, it was all the cable bar, but standard no, fuck off. Cobra.
Woman na woman infidia e kire se we ye papa na se we nye papa. And he say omo machines no kire se enye papa dia se omo ma ne ba kroma nkasa me yenso ye koto. Ha. And he say omo be ba be hwehwe ne enye no na omo yi akwa fa ye de ne ba eye good ne ye ton. Ne yadwin de nim se aband de na eye good.
We've met several times with Ghana Standard Authority. And we have pledged our support that if anything at all, we should be informed. And we will lead the crusade, shop by shop, to show them all where these substandard goods are being traded, and then we get rid of it.
It was obvious that some of the dealers were clueless about what is approved by the GSA. All they know is that the locally manufactured cables are far too expensive than imported ones. After all, everybody goes into business to make profit. It remains to be seen how the Ghana Standards Authority will rid the market of substandard cables. Every second that it dallies becomes too expensive a cost to lives that are already hanging in the balance. Joshua Nana Kwame Ayura, reporting for GH1 News.